Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode on the Yacht Addiction YouTube channel. The yacht in front of us is a Nimbus 405 Coupe. This is the flagship model from Nimbus. This boat is made in Sweden. Typically, Scandinavian boats are known for being extremely practical, and this boat is no exception. And it's presented for sale by Seattle Yachts. So let's go ahead and get started with this tour. On the back of the yacht, you have a fixed swim platform, and you also have a boarding ladder. We're going to slip our shoes off. And you'll see right on the back on the swim platform, you have this built-in fender storage. And let's see if we can do this with one hand. You also have a really good sized storage locker behind it. So we're going to step inside into the cockpit. And you'll see a really good sized L-shaped seating area with a table that folds over, so it's great for al fresco dining. And you also have storage compartments built in all of these seating areas. Now, one feature you'll see on this Nimbus yacht, and it's part of what makes it so practical, is they have something that they call a sidewalk technology. Essentially, it's an asymmetrical positioning of the main salon. So you'll see on the port side, you don't have a side deck over here, but then on this side, you have an extremely wide side deck. So basically the cabin is shifted over to the port side, so you're not wasting space having the side decks on both sides. Another great feature is you can sort of see it, the zipper right here. You can actually zipper in this entire cockpit, so you can close off this boat all the way back here. So when the weather's not as nice, it's very easy to make it a little more adaptable. We'll slide this door over. And one thing I noticed, this glass door is silky smooth. You'd be surprised on how many of these multi-million-dollar yachts and the door just feels sticky. That was incredibly smooth, so that's nice to see. This boat is in a galley aft configuration. Over here, you see the U-shaped seating area. And you have a really good sized table that can fold over, or you can have it folded in half. And you also have an extra refrigerator underneath this U-shaped seating area. On the starboard side is where you have the galley. And you can see you have your fridge, your little oven, you have a 2-burner cooktop, and then you have your sink. So you have additional storage underneath the oven and in all of these drawers. And one thing I noticed, which I really like, is everything sort of has its place. And I almost forgot, but this table is also on a telescopic leg, so this can be raised or lowered. You can throw an extra cushion here if you want an additional berth. Now, it's a little bit windy today, so let me talk a little bit about some of the specs of this boat now that we're inside. The boat is officially 43 feet and 8 inches long. The beam is 12 feet 7 inches, and it has a max draft of 3 feet 5 inches. Even though the boat is only 43 or 44 feet, it actually has 3 different cabins, so that's very impressive they were able to fit that. You have really good sized windows in all directions, so you have great visibility. And overhead, you have 4 large skylights. Now you can see there's a blind system, so you can open or close this up depending on how much light you want. And then these forward 2 windows can actually be opened up. There's a TV that folds up right here. And then this is pretty cool. I'm not going to make the adjustment because they have their setup for the boat show, but you can see these hinges right here on this L-shaped seating. This will actually flip all the way forward, so then you have additional seating facing forward. You have the handle right here, so your family and guests can face forward with you while you're driving the boat from the helm station, which is right here. So you have a double lift bolster seat, and then this boat has an extremely nice glass cockpit with dual SIMRAD screens. And then of course you have your autopilot control, the steering wheel, the throttle control, your VHF radio. And this boat also impressively has a really large side access door. And we'll head out there when we're going up to the bow. But now we're going to check out all of the staterooms. Like I said, there's 3 different cabins, which I honestly wasn't expecting on a boat of this size. All the way forward, you'll find the master cabin. There's a really large skylight above. Same thing as before, there is a blind that can be pulled across here. And you also have this hatch for extra ventilation, also to escape if needed. And then you have closets on both sides of the bed. Same thing on this side. There's a TV up on the wall. And I like how they have the magnetic stops, so you're not going to accidentally slam this door open. And then here is the ensuite. We have your toilet and a separate shower stall. So we have 2 more cabins to check out. You have one right here. So a couple extra people can sleep right here. You don't have full standing headroom, but honestly, what can you expect on a boat of this size? I'm not completely shocked by that. It does have really nice lighting underneath the beds and over by the headboard. So they still gave this area some of those extra touches. You also have the beautiful woodwork up on the wall. And then this one has a closet right here. And then on the opposite side, a couple more people can sleep right here. And I like how these rooms both have windows going out, but there are also windows for extra light facing inside. And you can see the window on the opposite side right there. And here is the closet for this room. So these 2 rooms will share this second head right here, which also serves as the day head. And one little neat area I found, there's a curtain right here, but they also added some hooks up on the walls. So if you need extra storage or need to hang anything from here, you have this little cubby area to do so. So that is the interior of this boat. Now let's head out through the side access door I was talking about. This is a really nice feature, especially on a boat this size. It makes it great to run the boat single-handedly. And it's also just great if you have extra guests on board. There's not just one single area you can exit from. People are able to move around a little bit more freely because of this. So if we step all the way forward, we're now up on the bow. You can see those windows in the master cabin. But of course, in this area, you can also throw down some cushions, and there are some built-in cup holders on the side. If you need to, you can make your way down this side, although like I said, it's not a finished side deck, and that's by design. Here you have the controls for your windlass anchor system. Let's take a quick look. Let's close up this side access door.
All right, sounds good, thank you.
And you'll see that we're back in the cockpit area. And this table also looks like it's on a telescoping leg, so this could be lowered. As you can see, there are 2 large hatches in the floor, and that's how you access the engine room.
All right, Rick, can you grab
So we can just see the one, but this yacht has a pair of Volvo Penta D6 380s. And this is an engine option. You can also opt for the smaller D4 engines. Your top speed is 28 knots, maybe 32 in good conditions. You can cruise in the low 20s and get about 400 nautical miles of range, depending on your cruising speed. You can see you also have a good amount of storage space in here as well.
Yes, or there.
So we're gonna step back inside to do the outro. Like I said, on this Swedish boat, on this Nimbus, it's not gonna be the flashiest boat out there, but obviously, as you can see, it's extremely practical, and it's actually got decent performance, more than you'd expect, I think. So let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Thank you to Seattle Yachts for letting me do this tour. I'm gonna link their website down in the description. We'll catch you next time.